Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ansari Ghaffari. You can call me Roy. I'm from 9th grade, especially 90 class. So today I would like to explain about my project that I make in Kodular, that is Kotlin. But before we are going to the project, let me explain what Kodular is. So Kodular is a platform used to create Android application easier. So Kodular uses a visual interface, so we can create an application by arranging different components without having to write complicated code. Like, for example, we can add image, text, buttons, and the other components to our application. Because of its simple interface, Kodular is suitable for beginners and students who are learning about application development. Now, I will explain our project. So here is my project. So my project is called name card. Name card is used to introduce information about a person. So usually, a name card is printed on paper or a small card. But in this project, I made it into a simple digital application. The application contains information about the owner, such as the name, profile picture, and the other personal information. So the main goal is to make a simple digital name card that's easy to view and looks organized. You can see here, there is the profile picture, there's my name, my Instagram, and other personal information. Okay. So, what is the purpose of making this project? The purpose of making this project is to learn how to create a simple Android application using Kodular. I also wanted to learn how to arrange different components into one interface. Through this project, I learned that a good application needs a clear layout and readable information. Even though the application is simple, it helped me understand the basic process of creating an application. Next, so here is my poster. There's the title, the screen, the QR code, the Kodular platform, and the explanation, and also the thumbnail for my YouTube. And so in conclusion, Kodular is a useful platform for beginners who want to learn how to create Android applications. And my name card project is a simple example of using Kodular to create a digital application. Through this project, I learned how to create and organize an application interface. I also learned that good design is not only about making an application look attractive, but also making the information easy to understand. I hope I can create more interesting and useful application in the future. So here is the link. I will go to the link. So this is the platform that I explained before. It's called Blood Creator, and this is one of my project. This name card, as you can see here. Before I already explained about the Kodular. So we can create an application by arranging different components without having to write complicated code. Like this, as you can see here, the palette. There are so many palettes, like button, like I have explained before, the image, label, and the others. And here is the components what I use. But in this project, we haven't used for the block first because we only focus into the UI. So you can see here all of the component that I take from the palette. like this. And maybe that's all for my presentation today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.